Out of 1 million members as part of the National FFA organization, 6 of them serve as national officers each year, and one of them for 2025-2026 hails from the Cornhusker State, Claire Woeppel, National FFA Vice President. How does that sound, Claire?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'm so thankful.
Okay, again, congratulations to you. Take us into the moment inside Lucas Oil when you heard from the state of Nebraska. What happens next in your mind?
Well, I was the first person called. The nominated committee chair said, Central Region Vice President. Well, I knew that I come from the Central Region and that the opportunity was for that to be me, for Nebraska and my name to be called. And I was swaying to the song and super nervous, just filled with nerves and anxiousness. And then when Save Nebraska called, it was just a surreal moment, a whirlwind of emotions. I couldn't believe it at first, but I know deep down that this is where I'm supposed to serve, and I was on stage by myself, so it allowed me to kind of take in that moment a little bit deeper and welcome my teammates on stage.
Oh, let's go back in time a little bit. The Chambers FFA, where you hail from in Nebraska, has only been a chapter since 2012. So FFA for your community is a relatively a new concept still to this day. When you first joined FFA, I know, we've talked a little bit, Claire, about when you first decided you wanted to be an FFA. But when you kind of first got involved in the National FFA organization, what was it about this organization that made you want to become so involved at a chapter level, state, and now as a National FFA officer?
Well, I just answered another question that was about the people. One of the best things about the FFA organization is its people, and that is my answer to this question. It was the people that really kept me within this organization and kept my love. And so I'm so thankful to be serving along five amazing people, and we're taking on the organization and serving the over 1 million members, but it truly is people because of their individual values and where their futures lead. And I'm just so thankful and excited to meet all of them and welcome them into this wonderful organization that I love.
Well, from what you know so far, what does the next 365 days look like, Claire?
It looks like lots of time with my teammates, welcoming them into my heart, into my family, and having them become some of my best friends. It looks like lots of travels. It looks like lots of conversations with strangers as well as with new friends and old ones as well. So lots of travels, but I couldn't be more excited for it.
Well, this is a pretty big deal for the state of Nebraska because Nebraska has not had a national FFA officer since 2012 be elected. What's this mean for Nebraska, but even closer to home, back in Chambers, Nebraska, for your home community?
Mm-hmm. I was the second state officer from the Chambers chapter. Like you said, we're a mere 13-year-old chapter and have 2 state officers. And so that alone is just a huge accomplishment that I'm thankful to be a part of. But on the national officer standpoint, I am thankful for the footsteps that I'm able to follow from past Nebraska national officers. But I'm also excited to make my own footprint and explore the opportunities within this organization and just grow in my love for people and grow in my leadership. And it's huge for Nebraska, and I'm so thankful and honored to represent that wonderful state I call home.
Hey, Claire, as we wrap up our time, it's been a busy week for you. Kind of a grueling interview process is how I'll describe the National FFA officer process.
Yes, an emotional roller coaster,
And
to say the least. Yeah.
And so it culminates here on a Saturday afternoon inside Lucas Oil, and then you get to see your family. What was their reaction, and what did that moment mean to you?
Well, I just remember my mom and dad just kept saying to me, like, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. And so it was really just so special to be able to represent them as well as represent my chapter and my state, but most of all and most important to me is that I'm representing my family, and that I'm also leaving a legacy for my siblings, and that they understand that whatever they set their mind to, they can accomplish. And while I don't want them to follow in my footsteps exactly, but to follow down the path that I've made for them, I couldn't be more honored to be their big sister, and sister is my favorite title. So my family, they mean the world to me, and my sister was actually at the very front of the stage. And when I slipped on this new jacket that says National FFA Vice President, my sister yells, "That's my sister," from the floor. And so I'm so thankful to represent them and honored to be part of my family.
What a special moment. You've made Nebraska proud. Claire Woeppel, originally from the Chambers FFA chapter, named National FFA Central Region Vice President, joins us over the phone just moments after that announcement was made.